Okay, so I'm here in my office today, and today's video, we're going to discuss titles. Titles are one of those things that, they really are not my favorite topic, but they're one of the most important topics that keeps you in business. So, here at the local office, you're required to submit titling information with each purchase and sale of your vehicle's inventory. So, titles have been one of those things that they're like a love-hate relationship for me, because with me being the administrative portion of my car dealership, it's always been extremely important for me to take care of titles in a timely manner. And so I had to set up my own system. There we go again, talking about systems. I had to set up my own system that would alert me in the event that a title is coming due to a customer, because sometimes, and most times, especially with buying inventory from auctions, the title will be somewhat of an afterthought. You take care of your titling documents after the customer is already gone. And so here in my state, we have the local DFA. One of the great things about being here, I'm in the capital city. And so the main Department of Revenue, which is where the titles are turned in to be perfected, is right here in my city. I've always wondered, how do people take care of titling documents when they're away from the capital city? Because there are a lot of times that I have made trips to the DFA in reference to titles, and I always think, what do people do when they don't live close to the DFA or to their Department of Revenue or their titling office? So you have titling processing server companies that can assist you with titles. Myself, I could not see working on titles all day, every day, for myself or for others. But there are some experts in titles that can help you obtain your title, replace your title, expedite your title. It's a whole big gig. Now, you're responsible for that title being submitted to your customer. It could cost you your license if you don't submit titles. So I would advise that you sit down and really discover the titling process, what it all entails, and how to keep a system going to where you know that you've submitted the titles. I highly suggest making copies, almost 2 or 3, one copy for your customer, one copy for your system, and another one to be filed. So that way, if any issues arise, you're always able to pop that folder out and show that you did submit the title, or you have it in your computer system where you're showing that, hey, I submitted this on this day. Here's a copy of that, front, back, and in between. And I say in between, just highly speaking on lien holders. So a lot of times we're buying vehicles from auctions, and the previous lien holders have written out documents that are attached to the title that shows that they no longer have interest in vehicles. I can't tell you how many times I have accepted vehicles, accepted titles, and lo and behold, that lien release is not attached. So that will cause for you to have systems in place where you can go out on websites and find out if lien holders are still there. And oh, by the way, if you're buying from a private owner, it's always great practice to check and find out if the lien has been satisfied from that buyer. The last thing you want to do is buy a vehicle that still has a current lien. You've already submitted your payment, and it's time for you to sell, title, or license or register that vehicle in your local state, and you find out there's a lien there and you're not even the last owner and that lien has not been satisfied. That can be a tricky deal. So today's video is all about titles, and so let's just dive in. So I have had so much experience with titles, retitling, duplicate titles, bonded titles, just in all arrays. But one of the main issues that I have come across in the titling sector is not having the correct signatures in the correct place on these titles. Now, the last thing you want is a customer to sign a title and sign in the wrong area, because that just stops the whole process. You're not able to register their vehicle, and then an affidavit of alteration meaning, oops, I made a mistake, is going to be mandatory in order to be able to submit that title over to another buyer. So if you have any titles that have mistakes on them, please, please, please don't take out your hefty whiteout and stripe across that title, because you just voided the title if you do so. Now, voiding that title can cause all types of problems, but there is a document online and it is free. Don't let anyone charge you for titling documents to make corrections that are right online that you can obtain for free. But you may need to one day obtain a affidavit of alteration, and it's just you contesting that, hey, I signed this title in the wrong area, but I'm here now acknowledging my mistake and there was no fraud intended. So that's one of the most important things, is where you sign the title. I'm going to be honest with you. I was so fearful of titles. I didn't want to sign it anywhere. And I had a doggone license for, I know, a year. I was not comfortable with titles. I had to be trained. And then even with the training, I didn't trust it, because I didn't want to be the one that caused someone to not be able to obtain their title or not be able to sell the vehicle for themselves. But as years went on, I got used to it, and then I became somewhat of a title expert myself. So here at our dealership, I take care of basically all of the administrative responsibilities, from titles to marketing to financing to service contracts to warranties. I mean, so many duties, but you can only take care of a little bit at a time. I mean, hey, I'm not Superwoman, although everyone that works here thinks that I am. And so they renamed me the name Coach, and that's probably how I ended up getting this channel. I can definitely help you if you are in need of any title searches, anything that goes along with ownership, titling with vehicles. So I'm going to end this video off with telling you that titles are one of the main things. It's the key, it's the bread and butter. It is the money portion of your buy and sell. So without a title, please don't spend your money and don't know if the vehicle that you're purchasing is lien free. Please don't purchase a vehicle if you don't know if the title is legit. And please, 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 always get copies of what it is that you're signing, and definitely get copies of any titles, period. I'm gonna make one little side note. When you're buying from car dealerships, a lot of times we don't have titles on site, because a house full of titles is just a whole red flag. Now, but you do want to make sure that you're purchasing from someone that is licensed. That license carries a long way. And so quite naturally, we may be here selling and we don't have titles in-house, but that license is going to ensure that we are going to produce you a title. Don't fret. And so until next time, I hope that this titling video has resonated with you. And if it has, like, comment, and subscribe to my journey. Turnkey Auto Sales Systems is growing. Our platform is growing. We're getting better views, and I'm just happy about that. So I'm here in my office. I'm getting ready to do some work, but I had to hop on and give you some information about titles. So until next time, have a good night.